Hello, beautiful people of the internet. It is me, Serendipity, and today we are here for a reading of what is your current reputation in the world? So basically, what are you known as? This is the reading today. What are you known as? What do people how would they describe you? What is your reputation to people in the world? I'm probably going to pick up on your coworkers, your family, your friends, not really stranger because this is your reputation. Or if you're famous, then yes, it could be strangers. But even when you're famous or you're well known or you have a platform, it would still be like these people would know of you. So it's people who know of you. What's your reputation? But yes, welcome back to all of the lucky charms, returning subscribers. I am so thankful of everyone's support. Give me 1 second because I'm about to move freaking camera again. Sorry, it's plugged in again, and I'll fix it after when I do the pick of cards. But we have a turquoise egg, an amethyst crystal, and a palm stone. It's not a moonstone. Oh, I don't even know the name of the crystal. I'm be so real. I always be forgetting to put the names in the description, too. It's so terrible. But anyways, y'all, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3 for today of what is your current reputation. I'll let the incense light the candle and fix the camera, and we will be right back. Okay, y'all. Hello, collective hot ones. If you picked this turquoise egg, this is your reading for what is your current reputation in the world. Again, I would like to welcome back everyone. Just a reminder to please like, share, and subscribe, and especially comment if this reading resonates. But again, to please like, it's a form of energy transfer. I'm giving you a reading. If it does resonate, I would love a like just to show that it does resonate. If you don't feel comfortable commenting, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get right into your reading. Okay, I don't know why I just did some like AMSR stuff. But anyways, Knight of Cups. Okay, immediately the Cancer, Scorpios, and Pisces. Ace of Swords. Okay. The 6 of Pentacles. Yay. Okay. 8 of Pentacles. I was going to say hard worker. I was getting that before the 8 of Pentacles. So I was like, I'm not surprised it came out. 9 of Swords. And we have the Emperor. Okay. Okay, by 1. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Your current reputation. I can tell you immediately, people know you as a very honest person. People know you as a very, very honest person with this Ace of Swords. They see you very truthful. They think you're very intelligent. They think you have really good ideas. Your reputation is also that you're a really good collaborator, that you work very well with people, especially with the 6 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles, like kind of right next to each other. I'm seeing like you are a very trustworthy person. You seem like a leader. You seem like you're in charge of a lot of things. I think that even if you're not in charge, it's like people would vote you. Like I feel like you would definitely win like a popularity contest at work or just in general, like because your reputation in the world. So like it feels like work colleagues that I'm kind of picking up on in terms of your reputation, but it could be family as well or people that people that have seen you do a lot. I'm kind of hearing people that have seen you do a lot, people that have seen you, go through hard times with this 9 of Swords. I also think your reputation is that you are very stressed. You do deal with a lot, like intense anxiety. You deal with intense anxiety. You deal with intense, you get depressive episodes, I'm just hearing for some of you guys. But I think it's more because they kind of know that you try to, you're a very controlling character with this Emperor. You're very controlling, but you're very sure of yourself. This is like the Aries card, as you can see, but it's the Aries. It feels like you kind of know what you want for your life and you go for it. And I'm also hearing you're not the type to step on people's toes. Like you're not the type to push somebody down to get ahead. You're just not that type of person. And I think that's your reputation, that you're very trustworthy with that Ace of Swords as well. You're very, very trustworthy. Like people want to, especially with this as well. I was going to say tell you their secrets. It kind of looks like this woman is telling this man a secret. And I feel like that's your energy. Like people really open up to you. And I'm so sorry if I'm speaking fast. The messages kind of started like coming in. This hasn't happened in a while. But it feels like people definitely trust you. People want to tell you their secrets. I'm getting that. Like, you know, if you're at a bus station, people definitely open up to you. Heavily open up to you. If you're just like sitting at a bus stop and minding your business. Nine of Cups give me you're very personable. You have a very good character. I think you're very empathetic. Some of you guys, if you're Libras, maybe not. I don't know why I specifically said that. If you're Libras, maybe not as empathetic. But for the rest of y'all, I'm really feeling you guys are empathetic character. Nine of Cups does talk about kind of moving a little quicker because it's like speed. Yeah, it says consider motivation behind your actions. It says, are you doing something for free, procrastination, and intention? Emotional experiences, slow down with the will of person more clearly. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like I think that you do or you don't. Okay. You don't get the recognition you need. And I do think that people kind of see that you're trying to prove yourself. It's like you are trying to, with this Emperor as well, it feels like collective ones that you are trying to prove yourself in your job or prove yourself in your family circumstances, that like to prove that you are successful, that you are responsible, that you are trustworthy. And it's odd because I think you genuinely are that person, but it feels like you kind of are trying to prove it and people can see it. I'm also kind of getting people definitely talk about you. You're definitely a character to talk about. I don't think it's necessarily in a bad way, other than like some people feel empathizing towards you because they can tell you have a lot of anxiety, because they can tell you kind of overwork yourself, as well as you kind of do share a lot with people and you give a lot to people. It's still very balanced, but it's like people kind of wish that you would allow more help for yourself, allow more help into your life. Yeah, again, just very hard worker, empathetic, anxiety, truthful, good collaborator, and leadership. Okay, yes, let's keep going. We have, and I was getting no reversals for today. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Yes, I can see that for you. Five of Wands, feisty, fight your way to the top. And the Moon, yeah, kind of like hiding something, kind of secretive. I see that for you. Yeah, another part of your reputation is that wish fulfillment. You do kind of seem like you don't have it all together, but you're going towards a goal. I feel like I just heard like a goal. Like I just saw like a soccer player like kicking into a goal, like like making, like getting the score, getting the touchdown. I know that's football. I guess I can kind of be for both. Child, I'm tired. But it feels like your reputation is that what's it called? Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Again, you're very emotionally balanced. Five of Wands tells me that you do kind of have a feisty tongue. You could actually be an Aries. I'm actually going to pull signs today, so we'll get those in a second. But it feels like you could be very feisty, very like confrontational, or you fight for what you want. I'm just heard. You go for your goals without stopping. The Moon tells me that people really want to know more about you. This is a Pisces card. It tells me that like people do want to like enter your world a little bit more. You're very secretive. Not everything. I think it's weird. Okay, so here's what I'm feeling. I feel like you're very open. I feel like you're open with your superficial life. Like you'll tell people about your job. You'll talk to people. You'll gossip. You do that kind of stuff. But when it comes to like maybe your romance or your insecurities, those deep issues that maybe you go to like therapy for, that's who you work on those type of issues with. It's like those issues you don't really share with people. You keep those to yourself. And but it's weird because like people do want to really hang out with you and they feel like you're a good person, but it's like they feel like they're blocked from getting to know you. They only get to know you to a certain point, and they don't get to go past that. And it's kind of your reputation, like, oh, they're such a good person. Like, I want to, go out with them. I want to hang out with them. I want to see what their life is like outside of work or outside of school or outside of, what's it called? This, the atmosphere, whatever you're in, that this reputation is coming from. I'm also kind of hearing that like you guys could have online platforms, and if you guys do have online platforms, that could just be social media, but you could have actually like a business online platform. It's like people only get to see one part of your life, which is very common, but this is just your reputation. So if you have an online platform and people kind of feel like they only get to see one part of your life and they want to see like more, and I'm not necessarily saying you should, it's just your reputation that you have a very fun life, you're very mature, you are trying to prove yourself in some way, but I just saw 111 on the clock, but it's because you do have like the skill sets. Your reputation is that you have skill sets to reach this 9 of cups, to reach your wish fulfillment. And you also just are a good person overall. Like, your reputation is that you are a good person. I can tell you that for sure. Like, people don't think you're very mischievous or sneaky or being dishonest. Like, people do not think that about you. They just kind of think that there's something beneath the surface that they can't reach, that they genuinely just can't reach from you, and it's purposeful. It's because it's like you have boundaries. You have very strong boundaries. I think that's a reputation quality of you, is that you have strong boundaries, and I think that's personally a good thing. Page of Swords, quick moving, and then we have the Queen of Cups. Oh yeah, that's more cups. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I was getting some air signs. That's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, strong Libras, because the balance, anyways. Yeah, emotionally intelligent. And like this, the Page of Swords is very cunning, action, quick-minded, quick going. I'm also getting that your reputation is that you're quick to move on. I just heard that. You're quick to move on. You're not a person to what's it called? You're quick to move on. You don't necessarily like think everything through. I will say that it's kind of like your reputation is that you're not much of a thinker, which is weird for like an air sign, but it feels like you're not much of a thinker. You're more of an actuator. So like I also kind of gave some fire signs, strong Aries for specifically for the fire signs, that you go with your intuition, especially with that Queen of Cups. You go with your intuitions, you go on your gut feelings, your emotional feelings. You trust yourself. So you don't necessarily think about stuff before you act or before you speak. I'm hearing as well. You're not a person to really carefully choose their words. I'm hearing you may be like a little bit of a, you just start talking. You know what I mean? Like, you just start talking, everything just kind of spills out. But it's weird because I think that's what makes you likable in terms of your reputation. It makes you likable because people kind of like the energy of knowing that someone is just who they are. It's like you are who you are. I just heard, be who you are for your pride. Maybe you guys are the LGBTQIA community. Hey. But, I feel like you guys are just genuinely just like, you are who you are. Like, you just are who you are. And you're just unapologetic about it. And I think I was kind of getting that with the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Cups. It's like you, and the Knight of Cups does talk about action and like wanting. I think that's why you're trying to prove yourself. You feel like you haven't got the recognition, and people can kind of see that. And people also agree with you. I will say people agree with you that like for the amount of work you do, for the generosity you've been giving to people or to your family or to your coworkers, people do agree with you that you haven't had the reputation, the recognition that you deserve, or if you've been working really hard on an online platform and you have your loyal subscribers, loyal followers, loyal supporters, and your supporters are kind of feeling like oh wow, like I wish she or he would blow up. Like, why hasn't they haven't grown in their following, or their views aren't up or something like that. Like, why hasn't it happened yet? And I feel like these supporters genuinely are just like, oh, like this person's a really good person. They put really good contact. They work really hard. They're very honest. They're very truthful. They do have a little bit of anxiety and depression in it sometimes, but they're very mature and strong. Like, it's odd that they haven't gotten the recognition. I think that's your reputation. It's like they kind of agree with you. The people that I'm kind of picking up on, like, who is creating this reputation, I think you are also in charge. I'm sorry, I know messages are coming through with you guys, pile one. It feels like you create your own reputation. Like, you're very meticulous with your reputation. Like, you don't like to be seen out of a light that you haven't created. I will say that. So it's like this reputation's not just from other people, but it's from yourself. Because that's why I was kind of getting like an online platform. It's like you're in charge of how people see you. Again, that's what that moon was about kind of too. Because like you keep a little bit back. Yes. Okay. I think I'm picking up on it. I think that you specifically, like, you curate your own reputation. You don't let people put, you don't let other people describe you. It's like, I'm in charge of who I want to look like. Like, I'm going to decide what I want to look like to the world. And you're very meticulous about it, and you're very specific about it. It is very important to you that no one else creates your narrative. That's what I was looking for, a narrative. No one is in control of your narrative but you. Okay, Bob, number 1. Yeah. Okay, let's get to the last card, and then we'll get into your signs. King of Wands. I'm not surprised. And this was the fire signs I was picking up on. That Sag, Leo, and Aries. Strong Aries, y'all. Sun, Moon, and Rising. But I really think this is probably your sign, or you have that energy. We'll see what comes out on the other signs as well. But with this King of Wands, I'm feeling like you are very confident. Your reputation that you are very confident. You're very mature. You're very feisty. You have a good set. You have a good head on your shoulders. I just heard you have a really good head on your shoulders. You make good decisions. You make very good decisions. And I think also, I didn't even say the Queen of Cups. I mean, I guess I did kind of with the intuition. With this Queen of Cups, it also gives me that, like, you have a really good balance between your masculine energy and your feminine energy. You have, like, you seem, that's what I was saying, like, LGBTQI, maybe you're, like, bisexual, or your style is very, you have a very, like, masculine and feminine style. You don't really, like, subscribe to the normal way of doing things. You do seem very individualistic, very, like, unique. You don't really follow the trends. Like, you seem like the type of person to create trends. Oh, my God. Wait. Can I make this look better? I'm not sure if that helped or not. Sorry. Like, it bothers me when the, like, camera's, like, not perfect. I think I just made it worse. Oh, 1 second. I literally think I made it worse, but we got to finish reading. But what was I saying? No, you feel like you're very confident. Like, you have a very authoritative energy. Like, like, it feels like you would win a popularity contest. Like, you're a popular person. Or if you weren't popular in the past, your new reputation is that you definitely are liked. You're admired. You're appreciated. Even if you don't feel it, because I was kind of feeling that. Like, you may not feel appreciated or feel like you're very popular, or feel like people like you, but this reputation is telling me that, like, in terms of how you come off to the world, like, you are, like, like, you come off to the world as a very likable person, a very nice person, a very balanced, a very honest person, someone who does not lie, and someone who's a really good person to work with and collaborate with, and someone who people would feel very comfortable telling their secrets to. And yeah, it seems like a very cool energy. It's a very good reputation. Again, I do think you curated I do think you had a hand in curating your own reputation, but it does kind of feel like that. But anyways, let's get some signs for you. I think those are both indicators. So yeah, we're not going to take indicators, y'all. We're just going to take some swines. We're just going to take the swines because I just don't like taking them out. Like, it's just too much work. And you know what I do? I come right back from my teaching job. If you did not know, guys, I am a teacher. I teach the children. It's a job. All right. Let's see what your signs are. We have Cancers. Yes, the water signs. I was feeling the Cancers. Pisces. More water. Libra. Okay, go me. Okay, I really hope Aries comes out because let's see. Okay, Aquarius. I did get the air signs, but like not specifically. But yes, Aquarius as well. I'm really hoping Aries comes out. Scorpios. Okay, yes. I was getting strong water signs from the beginning. That was Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So not surprised there. Aquarius again. Oh, and we have Gemini. So we have all air and all water. We have all the air signs and all the water signs. That's so funny. Aries didn't come out. But yeah, no, I was getting that from the beginning with the Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So yes. And this could be Sun, Moon, Rising. So, take what resonates. I am still feeling Aries. I can't lie here. I mean, technically there's Sag and Leo a little bit, but strong Aries. I'm going to keep saying it because I feel like that's what it is. All right, collective pile ones. I do hope this reading resonated for your current reputation in the world. Just a reminder to please like and comment if this reading resonates. I also have a Patreon. It's $5 a month. I do my extendeds there. I have extra picker cards. I do raffles for free readings. And yeah, I want to build more of a community on there. And I think that's pretty much it. And again, if you do watch my readings and have not subscribed yet, please, I'm trying to get monetized. It's, it would be great. It only takes a second. Not forcing you, but okay. All right, you guys, have a blessed and beautiful high vibrational day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hello, collective pile number 2s. If you picked this amethyst crystal, this is your reading for what is your current reputation in the world. Let's see what it is. And you actually picked the oracle deck. So what's it called? I'll probably pause some of the times, but don't worry, you guys won't even notice. It's fine. But anyways, reminder to please like, share, and subscribe if this reading resonates. I genuinely appreciate it, as well as to comment. It's just a way of energy exchange. All you have to do is like, or subscribe. Hey, if it does resonate, it's a great way, to help support a tarot reader who is putting her energy out to the internet. Anyways, we have Miracles Aizan. I'm so sorry. Ooh, not the naked lady. Oh my God. And this is like, ooh, okay, sexual energy. It's called Sacred Lust. Yes. Oh my God, but she was undressed. We can't do that on YouTube now. Child, I'm gonna get demonetized. I'm not even monetized yet. Oh, another reason to subscribe, help a, it's Black History Month. Help a Black woman get monetized. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. And I just saw 1:00. We have Scarcity. Okay, we have Liberate. Oh, I haven't seen her before. Queen Mother Nanny. Liberation. Oh, she's pretty. Look at her. Okay, she's gorgeous. We also have Soul Forgiveness. I'm just not reading the names because I just feel disrespectful when I don't know how to say it. And Al Bol Nimba. And this is Harvest. Alrighty. Okay, so the message honestly I was getting before we started this reading was this is going to hit for them because they don't think they're ish, and you need to go tell them that they are the ish, and this reading should help you. So that's just a message I was hearing literally before. Immediately I'm going to this card because she looks beautiful. Like, look at this. She looks gorgeous. Queen Mother Nanny. Liberation. I'm going to see what she's about because I'm actually going to see what some of these are about. I know most of these cards, but I do not know this one. And that's the main one I'm looking at. And it's 22. Okay, y'all. It was 22:22 on the clock when I paused. And let's get into the meaning of these cards. So first we're going to go with this one because this is, again, the main one I was really looking at for you. And guys, and she is so beautiful. But it says, break free. Your dreams hold the power and keys to your liberation. You are freedom itself. Rise up. You deserve to feel free. What do you imagine for yourself? Daring to manifest your dreams is a part of personal liberation. Find your own personal liberations, codes to your souls, and unspoken desires. Life is too short to live within someone else's stories. Divine blessings and magic are on your side. Enjoying the freedom fully is the best gift of your ancestors. My dreams empower me. Period. Okay, so what am I feeling for you guys? Okay, there's two messages. Either, because this is your reputation in the world, either you are like someone who goes for what they want. Like, you have an incredibly different life than a lot of people that you used to know or people that are in your circle. You don't have the normal thing. Like, you seem free. You seem like you took a different path. Maybe you are in a different religion from a lot of people you used to know or your family. Because it's your reputation in the world. You seem like a Sag. I'm a Sag too, so I get it. But like, you seem like a Sagittarius or had those placements. You seem very optimistic, very free. So either you're currently living this life, or your reputation is like you're about to dip. You about to dip and go towards your freedom. You're about to go towards what makes you happy, especially with this Miracles with Aizan. This card is about receiving miracles and knowing that there are miracles in your life. You seem very lucky. Again, that's Jupiter, so it's Pisces as well. It's Sag and Pisces, very Jupiter energy, or maybe Jupiter is a major planet in your birth chart. Again, you seem very optimistic, like you're very free, very oh my God, what is the word? There's like a specific name for those type of people who are just like freedom seekers, but like you're blazing your own trail. You're blazing your own trail to life. And I feel like that's your reputation, Because then the next one we have is soul forgiveness. And it's about like striving to be more high vibrational, and to remember that forgiveness is a gift. And this also talks about freedom, like how like forgiving your soul or like forgiving yourself will ultimately set you free. I feel like you've been through a ish ton. I feel like you've been through an ish ton, especially with this card, which we'll get into next. I feel like you've been through a lot within your life, and it's taken a lot for you not to only forgive others, but to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for the mistakes that you've made in the past. Yeah, it feels like you really had to work through it. Maybe that's why you're so optimistic now. You're so much in serenity. You're worried about your own peace. You're worried about your own self. Like, you really don't let other people's perceptions of you, like this reputation is weird, because it's kind of like you don't even care about people's reputation. It's like you clicked on this reading just because you're like, honestly, I'm bored today, let's go see what people think about me, but honestly don't give an F anyway. Like, it feels like that. Very Sag, me as a Sag, like it feels very Sag, like, okay, like this maybe people think of me, but I really don't care. Harvest, yeah, very abundant. This is talking about like reaping what you've sown, getting the fruit of your labor, dancing, singing, being happy, high vibrational. Yes, it feels like you're really just like singing in the mountains. Like, do you live in the mountains? Did you move to a very obscure place or near the beach, near the nature? You feel very spiritual. You feel like a spiritual girly. You feel very spiritual, which is very good. You feel very spiritual. You feel like what's it called? Like, you really going through some like shadow work. Like, you've done a deep amount of healing, like an incredible, like a lot of healing. Let me just turn this over so just to make sure it's still in frame, because it messes up all the time, y'all. I can't even tell you. So if that wasn't in frame, I'm so sorry. It feels like you've done a lot of healing within your life, and it's ultimately led to your own liberation. It's like no one gave you this liberation. You did it for yourself. With scarcity, it does talk about, let me get it up actually. Yeah, it says you have so much more than you realize. You have access to unlimited joy, love, good times, pleasures, prosperity, and be grateful for your riches. Stop going to the ocean asking for a thimble full of water. It doesn't feel like it when you're desperate, but scarcity and lack are an illusion. Prosperity is believing that there's an overflow, more than enough love, happiness, well-being, and money to go around. Vampires take from others because they don't have enough life force for themselves. That is scarcity consciousness. When you embody lack, you are always hungry, tired, and jealous. Make a gratitude list. What are you grateful for now? And her declaration is, my blessings always overflow. Yeah, I'm feeling like you used to take the bare minimum in the past, like in your love life and your financial life. Like, if someone made you an offer for a job, you wouldn't even try to get the higher offer. You would just accept what is given to you. So either you're in that energy now and you're getting out of it, or reputation, you've already made it out. Like, you're good. You've already made it out, and you see the life you want, and you're now starting to have such higher standards, and you're no longer settling for less. Even if it requires you to be very, like, to stand up for yourself, even if it requires you to stand up for yourself, you're really not taking less. Like miracles, it's kind of like you believe in miracles now. And Harvest again talks about getting the reward. So you kind of have two cards kind of talking about rewards and receiving a lot of abundance. So it's like your reputation could be you already ever received this abundance and you're just like reaping in the world and everybody's kind of proud of you for making it out. Or it's like your reputation is that's where you're going. It's like that's where this is where pile number 2 is going. They're going towards abundance. They're going towards reaping what they sow. They're taking care of themselves. They're no longer in this lack mindset, which I do believe at some point in your life you were. 100%. You just were taking so much less than you actually deserved. And it's like I'm talking bare minimum. I ain't talking like, you just gave up on a few things. Like, no, I'm talking, you used to take the bare minimum. And I'm so sorry. I said I'm a Sagittarius. Can't lie here. It feels like, again, you took the bare minimum of everything in your life. And it was just not good. Honestly, it was terrible. Yeah. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, yeah, no, I was just getting eyeball number. I was just making sure because it says harvest is when you reap the blessings of what you've sown. Oh my God, no, I'm eating. Good. Thank you, ancestors. Anyways, it says the harvest is not just a fulfillment of dreams, but creation of them. Your thoughts, your imagination, and blessings of you being another day on earth is the harvest. So basically you being on earth is the harvest. Okay. Yes, it's harvest time, season of great epiphanies. You are prospering. Yes, I'm telling you, like, you're in a season, either you already have the season where you've already worked and you're there and your reputation is that, like, people are honestly proud of you. A little bit of jealousy, I can't lie. The energy's kind of there. The energy's just kind of here. Like, some people are just like kind of jealous that you made it out. Ooh, child, I didn't mean to say the message, but I gotta do it. Yeah, it feels like some people could be jealous if you made it out, or if you're making it out. I would do some protection rituals, because the energy vampires, well, it's coming out here. And this card is actually with this thing. It's basically about, like, a woman who is, like, beautiful during the day and, like, becomes like a evil, ugly hag at night or something like that. I forget, but it's just about energy vampires and, like, being able to lack. So some people could be trying to pull you down. That is a second message, that because you are entering this this beautiful cycle for yourself, people could be trying to pull you back down. So just a warning to protect yourself, protect your own energy, and to know that, like, where you're going is to miracles, to a harvest, to blessings, to forgiveness, to sanctuary, towards your own liberation. That's where you're going. And to not let other people bring you down. And then with sacred lust, I'm feeling you're very sexually attractive. That's just kind of what this gives me. And you're also very in touch with your feminine energy, your feminine side. It gives me that you're very divinely protected, especially with your feminine side, like feminine ancestors, feminine angels, very things. Like, they really watch over you and they try to protect you because they feel like you are a very sweet person. You're a very good person. You're someone who's been through a lot. I kind of feels like you also want to have children when you're older. I know it's a completely different message. Or if you are older, I would, if you don't want children, definitely use protection, because this kind of gives me that you could have children, especially because I'm seeing 2 babies here and then sacred lesson on top. Oh, child. Signs, it could be Leos as well. Okay, let's get some more cards before we run out of time. We have, long baby Susie, shame. Shame talks about, let me just get the rest of them. Let me shut up. Level up, girlies, your message is all the same. And grief, that's what I was talking about with those hard cycles. Pile number 2s. It definitely feels like you've been through some hard times. With shame, grief, and then we have level up in the middle. Your reputation is that you're worth so much more than you even know. And I think that I got that message at the beginning before I even started the reading. Like, when I was shuffling, it feels like, you're worth so much more than you even know. And you really had to fight for it. And your reputation is, like, people know this. People know you've been through a lot, especially with grief. Yes. Like, maybe me having to be, oh my God, sorry. Cause I'm not the most empathetic person. So, like, anyways, I feel like you've been through grief. Like, you could have actually had to grieve a person, grieve a family member, grieve a pet, grieve, a lifestyle, grieve an old life, or grieve friends. It feels like a lot of just a lot of sadness, or grieve a relationship, because it did kind of feel like romantics for some people. So whatever you were grieving, it was very hard, and it left you in a point of shame. It left you in a point of not feeling your most confident, not feeling overall like you deserved to fight your way out, but you did. It's with level up here. It's like, and I know this card too, it talks about, I think, pretty sure it's like talks about self-perseverance, if I'm not mistaken. It talks about self-perseverance and fighting for which you deserve. And I just saw 33 on the clock, y'all. So it's like fighting what you deserve in life, and that you are in a period of leveling up. And I think that's your reputation, that you are in such a very positive and high vibrational cycle where you are leveling up. You're moving towards your soul's purpose. You're moving towards your destiny. You're moving towards what you need to do for your life. And you're very, very, very heavily spiritually supported, especially with this deck you pulled. Like, I'm telling you, you're very spiritually supported. And obviously this is like the African goddess deck, but let's say you're not of African ancestry, that's okay. But especially, girly, it's Black History Month, especially if you are of African ancestry, the ancestors are supporting you this month. Like, not just this month, all the time, but specifically the feminine, the women ancestors are heavily supporting you right now in this cycle of leveling up. Or your elders, that means grandmothers, aunties, mothers, sisters, cousins, friends, like circles, feminine circles. It's like these are the people who are really creating this reputation for you. Like, no, like, they don't really, it feels like you're very protected. Like, people can't speak bad about you because they know what you've been through. So it's like if people try to discredit you or discredit what you've done for yourself, and the gossiping energy I'm getting is probably from like outside that circle, and the people who are defending you are the people who are inside your circle, people who do know what you've been through, people who do know what you've ultimately been working towards leveling up, towards your career goals, your financial goals, your relationship goals. They know how much work you've put into bettering yourself, and they're so supportive of you reaching that, period. But the shame and grief, though, I was kind of getting that you've been through some very, very heavy cycles that left you in a point of lack, feeling like you didn't deserve anything, feeling you just did not deserve anything. And I think that was your reputation at a time, but your reputation's in a transformation period. I wonder if oil will come out, because it feels like you're in a point. Wounded healer? Okay, sorry, I'm such a good tarot reader. Anyways, we have wounded healer Schemet. Okay, yes. I'm just like, because it feels like your reputation and then surrender is set. Yes, it feels like in 44. Yeah, it feels like you are in a period where your reputation in the world is changing. Your reputation in the world is changing from a point of like lack and grief and sadness and shame and a lot of negative low vibrational energies to a point of soul forgiveness, liberation. You're receiving miracles. You're receiving the harvest of your labels. You're leveling up. You're moving to a new cycle. It's like your reputation's in a very transitional period. That's why I was like, for some of you guys, maybe you guys are in the first step, and for some of you guys are already there, or you guys are in the middle. And with wounded healer and surrender, I actually don't know surrender, so give me a second. Of course, this is the deck. Like, I don't know where this oracle book is because I don't have it, and I was supposed to get it online, and I need to call them. But anyways, the declaration is everything I need to know finds me at the perfect time. This tells me that your reputation is that you were patient. You were patient, period. You were patient. You didn't rush things. You didn't ultimately just go for and try to immediately get the rewards, or you didn't take any shortcuts. Like, you took your time and you made sure that you actually did it the right way. And it feels like the universe is proud of you and like kind of rewarding you for it. With wounded healer, yeah, it gives you our wounded healer, and I think you become a very sweet person. I think you've become a healer. That's what was kind of getting motherly energy. I don't even know if I said signs, like Leos, Cancers, Sages and Pisces, Capricorns, things like that. Yeah, it feels like you are a wounded healer, and I think with all of this transformation and what you're going towards, you're going to really become your reputation's really, I feel like you will be known in some way, like you're gonna write a book. It feels like you're going to like share your experiences, and the experiences that you share are going to help like thousands and thousands of people. It feels like, yeah, it really does. It feels like whatever you've been through, it's like you're going to write something, you're going to speak something, you're going to become an artist, you're going to sing, you're going to really like use an art form or use something, or an intellectual form or something like that, to share your story, to help other women and men who are in the same situation or who been through the same things as you, who haven't healed, who haven't forgiven themselves, and who haven't done the work, or who can't surrender, who hasn't given into divine timing, and who hasn't worked for the healing that they need, who hasn't tried, who like really just hasn't done the work they needed to do to heal. It's like you're going to be that person. It's like you're going to be that person to help heal like the world. You feel very sweet. Again, you feel very divinely protected. I can't even tell you because I feel like me getting a little nervous. Anyways, your last card is beautiful. We have pleasure. I'm not saying it. Pleasure. We have number 11, pleasure. This is a very spiritual card. As I was saying, you're very, very spiritually protected. And it's purple because you picked the purple deck with the purple stone, and your last card is purple. So yeah, that's the crown chakra. Yes, I would recommend doing a meditation, just envisioning the color purple like coming all over you. It may have you some divine insights. It could be healing for you. Maybe that's your favorite color or something of that nature. But yes, that's very beautiful. Pleasure, yes, your reputation that you are kind of focused on your own pleasure. You're focused on very celestial beings. You're focused on your healing. You're focusing on moving to a new period of your life and a new cycle. I'm actually going to try and look up the card. It says, you are thirsty for more pleasure. You can't thrive when life feels dry. You are made of laughter and sand and stardust, not sawdust. Stardust, not sawdust. Pleasure is your bright light, a gift from the universe. How much juicy pleasure can you stand? Turn up the pleasure principle. You secretly feel that you don't deserve it. Oh my God. But pleasure is a healing and a manifesting force. Laughing, loving, and orgasmic joy is holy. Hold your hands over your reproductive area and say out loud, I deserve pleasure. It feels good to feel good. Okay, period. This is great way to wrap up your little reading. I'm going to get some signs still, but great way to wrap up your reading. It feels like, again, like you secretly feel like you don't deserve all of these miracles coming in, all this abundance coming in, if it hasn't already come in. And even if it has come in with the wounded healer, you need to know that you are a healer now. You may be a wounded healer, but you are a healer and you are spiritually protected and divine, and you deserve to feel happy. You deserve to move on. And again, a lot about children. You may have children. You may have some wounds around childbirth. Maybe needing to like heal your womb and like, hey, shoot, me too, because it affects your creativity. It affects your feminine energy. And what else was I saying? Yes, it's handled your reproductive area. It's a lot about kids. So if you're not a mother now, it's definitely in your future. I'm telling you, you ain't getting out of that. You definitely will have kids in your future. Unless you have, again, like, you have some type of, medical issue. I'm just a tarot reader. I'm not a doctor. So unless you have some type of preempted medical issue, but even if you do, I feel like you adopt children. I feel like you're meant to care for people. You are meant to heal people. You're meant to share your light with the world, because that's how honestly high vibrational you are. And like this, the stuff that you've gone through, just know that you're not alone. Again, I can't even tell you how much spiritual protection you have, your child. Like, I'm not scared, but it's like I can feel the presence of the spiritual protection, and that like I can't mess up this message, because again, I got this message before I started the reading. So it's like I feel like I'm being watched, and I cannot mess up this message. That's why I'm telling you how spiritually protected you are. Again, whether or not you are of African ancestry, I know that again it's the African goddess deck, but it doesn't matter. Like, whoever you are, if this reading message resonated, like, this is for you. And to know that whether or not you are still in the cycle or out of the cycle, it's going to be over soon. And just to know that you are in such a place of you're going to have a lot of abundance very, very soon, if you don't already have it. Okay, signs we have Aquarius. Cancers, not surprised. I'm telling you, with the Cancers, heavy mother, because the Cancers are the mother sign. And we have Capricorn. I was getting that too. Go me. Is it Sagittarius? It is Sagittarius. I'm so good. Hopefully we get Pisces. Sorry, I get excited when I guess them beforehand, because just helps my intuition. We have Scorpios. What's it called? And we also have Virgos, and lastly but not least, we actually have two. Libras, and lastly but not leastly, we have another Scorpio. Okay, yeah, so we have Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Sag, 2 Scorpios, a Libra, and an Aquarius. So these were your signs for today. Pile number 2s, I really hope this resonated. Please don't remember to like and comment if it did. Also, reminder, I do have a Patreon. It is $5 a month. I have extra pick-a-cards. I do all my extendeds there. We have extra information. We do a lot there. So yeah, if you want to support me monetarily, that would be a great way. But if not, again, just a like or a subscribe would really help. Again, help a Black girl get monetized during Black History Month. Okay. Have a blessed and beautiful high vibrational day, everyone. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hello, collective pile number 3. Oop, come on. Why is it lit? Sorry. Oop. Well, we have your first card. But anyways, hello, collective pile 3s. If you pick this palm stone that I'm unsure of the name, this is your reading. Sorry, I had relit the incense. And yeah, that's so funny. I had such a feeling this card would come out. I don't know why I did, but it literally, and I blew it over. That's so funny. We'll get into that later. Anyways, just a reminder to please like, subscribe, and comment if this reading does resonate. It's a great way of energy transfer if it does resonate. Just for me giving a little tarot reading on the internet. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get right into your reading. Also, yes, consider subscribing. It's Black History Month. I'm trying to get monetized. Help me out, girlies, if you've been here for a while and are not subscribed yet. Anyways, so we have La Noche, that means the night. I was getting no reversals for today. The Lovers, okay. We have the Five of Pentacles is your current reputation in the world. I don't even know if I said that. The Ten of Pentacles, okay. Money focus, period. Six of Cups, okay. Oop, I'm glad I moved it because she is undressed. Okay. Let's put something on top of it. And we have the Star. It's the Star. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what your current reputation is, y'all. So I was having such a feeling that the Knight would come out. Like before when I was just picking the piles, and I was specifically like, this deck has to be number 3. And I was like, okay. And then I started thinking about that Knight card. And I was going to read it, but then they said, like, no, use your intuition. So I didn't know that was a whole backstory. But I'm kind of feeling with this Knight card, your reputation that you are seeking for something new. And it feels like you're up at night a lot right now, and kind of people can tell that you're tired because you are contemplating. You're in your head. You're figuring out your next moves, what to do next, going towards what you feel will be best for your future. And because the Knight does kind of talk about like moving on. It does talk about being up at night, like in a contemplation. Feels kind of like the Moon card, but a little bit different. Because it's like you're genuinely like you're up at night. You're kind of receiving intuitive guidance. It feels like a lot. Your reputation right now is that you're making big moves. You're up at night. You're working. You're planning for your future. It feels like you're planning for your future, collective pile 3s. Also, because we have the 10 of Pentacles right below it and the 5 of Pentacles, it feels like I'm not sure if you're monetarily good or not. I think you're doing okay. I think you're doing okay with money, but this feels more like a fear. Like you're fearing, you seem like Capricorns. Oh my God. You seem like Capricorns. It feels like you are fearing of losing your stability with this 10 of Pentacles because of your past with the 6 of Cups. Because 6 of Cups talks about like looking towards your past. It doesn't really feel like you're insecure right now or your money's bad. It's just like you want to be in a better position. So what's keeping you up at night, what's kind of like your reputation, is that you're really working on doing better for yourself. You're working on doing better for yourself. The Star talks about kind of like healing from the past and like moving on. Sometimes reconciliation about lovers. I also am hearing something about love. Maybe you recently had a breakup. Like you've recently had a breakup, possibly with a Pisces, if there's a because of the Pisces here, or and you are contemplating about the past, trying to see what you did wrong. And I'm getting, you've done nothing wrong if you did just break up with a lover. Again, it kind of, yeah, because it feels, because look, if you can see here, she's like laying down sleeping, like counting her money. Maybe your money was involved with somebody else's and that's like broken apart for some reason. Because there's a lot about the nighttime, sleeping, contemplation, the past. That's just the energy right now. I'm trying to kind of pick up on the exact message. It feels like lovers, balance. Yeah, trying to balance your life out. 6 of Cups, past, money, sleeping, nighttime. You're really trying to reach a goal. You're really trying to reach a goal, and you feel like it's taking a long time. It feels like that you feel like it's taking a very long time, longer than you would have expected to reach the amount of stability. And maybe you wanted a partner. That's the message. That is a message. I'm not sure it was the message, but that's a message that you really wanted a partner. And you feel like that, because look, if you can see, this 10 of Pentacles is alone. And usually the 10 of Pentacles is like a happy family. Like in the normal deck, the 10 of Pentacles is a happy family. But in this one, it's like she has the success, but she looks sad because she's alone. So it feels like you may have like reached a certain amount of success, or you're building your success, or you're going towards it, but you're doing it by yourself. And you want someone to share it with. It feels like you really are looking for someone to share the success. Again, like with this nighttime, it's like you contemplate at night on why you're single or why you don't have someone. You're reminiscing on past lovers, past situations that you know you shouldn't be because they weren't healthy in the first place. But it's kind of like you're trying to like ask the universe with the Star, the Lovers, like, in this 5 of Pentacles, like, where's my person? Why don't I have a person? Okay, that's the message. I think the other message was still for some people, but this is a whole nother message probably for most of y'all. That it feels like your reputation is that like you are heavily focused on finding a partner and you feel very lonely. You feel like, again, you feel lonely. Maybe you've been talking to people about this. Because I'm like, how do people know this about you? This is like your reputation in the world. Maybe you guys have a platform and you guys talk about your love life on social media or something like that. And your reputation right now is that you are definitely single, but you're reminiscing about the past. You are trying to build a stable life for yourself with that beat. You're trying to build a stable life for yourself, but you're trying to build a stable life like with someone else. You don't want to do it by yourself. It feels like you are doing it by yourself and you don't want to, because if you can look, all these cards are by themselves. There's no one else. Even in this Lovers card, it's mostly one person, and the very thing you can see, there's two people, and I think their backs are turned. Yes, literally, this is the Lovers card, and the one in the back, they're like turned away from each other. Oh, and in this one, they actually are turned towards each other. I just saw that. Oh my god, that's so interesting. But it's funny enough, I saw the ones that were turned away from each other first instead of the ones that were turned towards each other. So that's not a coincidence. Yeah, it feels like you definitely are single and you are looking for a good partner. And you're looking for a good partner. And your reputation right now is that people kind of know that. And that you are successful. I'm getting your reputation that you're definitely successful with this 10 of Pentacles, but it's like not in all aspects of your life. And then nighttime, getting that this is what you contemplate at night. Or maybe if you go out to bars and you go out clubbing and, you do things. It's like in the clubs and the bars, you talk to people about your love life. And like you're just the type of person to like not trauma dump, but I mean, so for some of y'all maybe. But less than trauma dump and more just oversharing. It gives oversharing in the clubs. And maybe that's why it's this is your reputation right now. Let's see what some more energy is. Yeah, King of Swords, like intellectual, taking a logical approach. Knight of Swords, fast moving energy, and the 8 of Wands, more fast moving energy. Yeah, okay, so your reputation, I can't lie to you guys, is that you definitely are very intelligent. You're very, very intelligent, but you move very quickly, specifically in your love life. But I think you move quickly in a lot of things. You're very smart. You're very cunning. It feels like you don't know how to... Okay, take what resonates, pile number 3. It feels like you guys are not the most sociable people. It feels like you guys don't know how to socialize correctly, like possibly on the spectrum. But like me too, if you did not know, I'm on the spectrum as well. So there is no judgment, girlies. I understand the awkwardness, because child, this is why I'm single as well. Regardless, but it kind of gives that energy of like socially awkward. Like you're socially awkward and you say the wrong thing. Sometimes you say the wrong thing when dealing with your love life, and people, that's your reputation, that you're very smart, you're very logical, you are very successful. You would make a very very good partner, somebody, but it's kind of like you make mistakes. You make mistakes. And with this looking in the past energy, because with the Star and the 6 of Cups, if you've had an ex, I'm getting for some of you guys, you haven't even dated anyone. This is like past situationships, failed talking stages, failed things like that. If it didn't work out, it feels like it's because you moved too quickly, you shared too much, you did too much. Like it's like you're doing too much, and you lost what you worked for with this 5 of Pentacles. You were left out in the cold by these people. They really left you out in the cold. I'm hearing unjustly. It was definitely unjust. Like you did not deserve that. But what's it called? Yeah, you definitely did not deserve being left out in the cold. And I think your reputation is that, like, you do deserve someone, but you do seem like there's a piece of the puzzle you are missing. There's a piece of the puzzle that you are missing within relationships, within connections. That is like a key part. Like I'm hearing it's like emotional stability. Maybe we're not the most emotionally stable or the most emotionally open, because the King of Swords is not an emotionally open king. He's very smart. He's very intelligent and social. Like, trust you with their finances. Like I would trust the King of Swords with the finances. Like they feel that they would have good inspirations, good things. 9 of Swords, that's taking action sometimes before thinking. And the 8 of Wands is like even faster energy. It's like very fast, very, very fast. I think you should slow it down with your love life when you're dating, if this has resonated, because your reputation is that you do take things too fast. Like I'm not really getting with all aspects of your life, especially with those Pentacles. So not your finances, your career, but specifically love. It's a lot about love in this pile, y'all. King of Pentacles, yeah, like I was telling you, you're very responsible in terms of like other things. And we have the 6 of Pentacles. Yes, okay. Yes, very, very responsible. very giving and taking. Like, I think you have a good relationship with people. It feels like your friends really, really like you. It's weird because, like, you have a really good relationship with your friends. Maybe you've known these friends for a long time and they've told you this exact same thing, that, like, you can't just go for people the way you do. Like, it gives like you can't just keep going for people. And I'm like looking at these hands, they're like asking for some pentacles. I mean, you're the type to share. You're a share the wealth type of person. Like, what's that game where you share the wealth? Monopoly, I think. I don't know, but it feels like you definitely would share the wealth. You would share your wisdom, share good advice. You give very good advice. You're very fatherly or motherly. You give, it's mainly fatherly, I can't lie, with the King of Pentacles and King of Swords. You definitely feel very fatherly, very mature, very responsible. It's like there's a disconnection from your emotions, though. There's some type of disconnect with your emotions, and this is your reputation that, like, and that's why I was kind of giving on the spectrum. And again, I'm on the spectrum and I have an extreme amount of emotions, but it's sometimes hard to share those emotions. It's sometimes hard to, like, communicate them or, you know, appropriately react in the right way. It's sometimes hard to react appropriately in the right way. And I feel like that's kind of like you guys. You guys don't react appropriately in emotional situations, but in all other types of situations, you do react appropriately. So it's kind of like you're looking towards your past to try to figure out these mistakes. Again, intellectualizing with that King of Swords. It feels like you are trying to intellectualize what mistakes you've made in the past with your love life that is causing you to have this reputation. Because maybe this is why you feel like your dating life is not good, because your reputation as a mate isn't that well. I'm actually getting your reputation as a lover isn't bad. It's not bad at all. It's just some people may have had certain things to say that could be deal breakers for some people. So, like, if you tried to date someone and they just kind of like shooed you off, or like didn't really want to come towards you like that, you had a really bad situation with somebody where it's like they use preconceived notions about you. Like, someone told them something, they specifically said, this is why I'm not dating you, because of this person told me this, you know? If that specifically happened to you, it wasn't that they told them a bad thing or that quality that you have is a bad thing. It's just in relationships, in romantic connections, there needs to be emotional intelligence. There needs to be connection. There needs to be a slowing down, getting to know each other, not intellectualizing everything, not being very like thinking too far in the future, like not thinking too far in the future, like to kind of have more of a balance, because it's the Lovers and the Six of Pentacles talks about balance, to have more of a balance with your love life, your career, your work life, your financials, you know, things like that. I'm gonna get your last card actually. And the Knight of Wands is like more passionate energy. Yeah, your reputation that you're a very sweet person. You're a very smart person. Highly intellectual. Highly intellectual. Very smart person. It's just you have a lot of passion, but you just kind of use it inappropriately. It feels like that. And I cannot lie, y'all. So I'm sorry if this is like offensive. I'm really genuinely not trying to be. I'm just trying to be honest, because I mean, this is what I would want if this was my reputation. I would want to know, because this doesn't seem like a reputation that's like going to stick or has been there for that long. It feels like it's very recent. Maybe you recently started dating. It feels like you recently started dating, and like within the last like 4 years, you recently started dating. And it's like it's a new perception of you. It's a very new perception, because I'm getting before people just didn't know about you. You feel Scorpio also. Like before people just didn't know about you, but now that you started dating, it's like you're developing a reputation in your dating life. And the Knight of Wands gives me that you do rush in. You also are very fun. You're very charismatic. You're very nice. And charismatic, again, it doesn't seem like you would be, but I feel like you are. Your friends really, really like you. And I'm hearing, like, if you have friends that, like, I think you have really good friends. I think you do have really, really good friends. Friends you've known for a while. Friends that aren't, that definitely would have told you. Your friends don't seem like they would lie to you. I mean, if they do, that's terrible. Or like ask them, like friends you trust, like really ask them about like how they feel within your friendship, how they feel that you are mostly taking care of their needs and their as a friend, or like how you console people. To maybe ask them about this, and I think maybe they would tell you or just give you some hints, because I don't even think this is really necessarily going to be your reputation forever, because you seem like a very good partner. Again, your friends think about this. Even the people you've dated think that you will be a very good partner, but there's like a core piece of the puzzle missing. That is why it hasn't worked out up to this point, like why you haven't found that that partner that you want, that partner that you genuinely want, that you want to build with, that you want to start a life with, that you feel that you're up at night about, that you're contemplating. Because I'm hearing you're trying to figure this out too. It's like you're trying to figure this out too, like why you're still single, why you haven't found a partner yet, why everyone else seems to like, be having a bunch of options and dating, and you can't seem to find one person to stick around for that long. And it's because of all the things, honestly, I said before. But don't think that this is like something on you. I think you're a very good person. I think you're a very good partner to be with. It's just like you need to find that person. You need to find a good person, someone who honestly balances you out. And I think, again, if you do have your what's it called, neurodivergent, I feel like you just need a certain type of person, and to know that the person is out there. But just to continue working on yourself. Like maybe it's not time for you to be in a relationship, but to not see it as something that's like because of your own self-worth, because I feel like you should have very high confidence. If you don't have high confidence, you should have high confidence, because you feel very like, I hate the phrase, but you seem very high value. Again, you seem like men. If you're not a man, high value woman, I hate that term, but it is what it is. It feels like that. I feel like you are, but that you need an archetype, like what's it called, those personality types. You need a certain personality type to fit you, to understand the way you love, to understand the way you give and receive love, to understand that maybe you aren't the most emotional character, but that doesn't mean you don't love somebody, doesn't mean you don't care about them. And then the fact that you rush in is not because you're trying to be creepy or weird or love bomb. It's genuinely because you care about the person. You want to get things moving. You want to get things on the road. Like it kind of feels like that. It kind of feels like you just want to get things on the road, but it's not coming from a manipulative place. Whereas people who are neurotypical, like not neurodivergent, like neurotypical, they would see those as red flags, versus like a neurodivergent person would seem like, well, I like you, so let's like get married. Like not like get married, but like I like you, so like let's hurry up and get in a relationship. Like there's no point, like why are we wasting time? So you just need a certain personality archetype. It's not like this is like the end of the world or anything, that this is your reputation, because you really just need a certain personality. And the personalities you're going for just weren't the right people. They just weren't the right people. And to not feel, don't beat yourself up about it. Don't beat yourself up about it. Don't feel bad. You're doing fine. You're great. You're attractive. It's not you. It's probably them. I mean, there's certain aspects obviously that you could, work on, but it's not you. Okay, and we're not going to get the indicators. I am seeing trauma. I'm getting, this may have been trauma for you for about being in a relationship or being in a connection. Like this is very new to you. Like this is not something you do. This is not something you do on the daily. This is not your daily thing that you be doing. You don't date a lot, and it could have been traumatic. Just what's it called? What is this? Red is here. Maybe red's your favorite color. I don't even know why that's in there, but it is. Okay, that's so interesting. Okay, let's get some signs for you today. But no, I was just saying trauma. So maybe like relationships have been traumatic. Like keep going, keep dating, keep putting yourself out there. Everything will be okay. We have Cancer, Sagittarius. I am also a Sagittarius. Watch me pick this damn pile, and I just like cursed out myself. We have Cancer again. We have Scorpios. We have a lot of Cancers here. Okay, so we have 3 Cancers today. Interesting. We have Geminis, and then lastly but not least, we have Scorpios. So I think we have 2 Scorpios. Yeah, so not a lot of signs. We have 3 Cancers, 2 Scorpios, a Gemini, and a Sag. Okay, collective out of 3. This has been your reading for today of what is your reputation in the world. I really do hope this reading resonated. Do not forget to like and comment if it did. Again, don't feel bad about yourself. I know I was kind of going in on you, but I was just picking up on what your reputation in the world is, and this is kind of what it is right now. Yes, again, I do have a Patreon. It's $5 a month. I have extra pick-a-cards, extra readings, extended readings. We get into a lot there. So if you want to support me monetarily, that would be great. But another way to really, really support me, if this had reading or resonate, is to subscribe and help me get monetized. All right, y'all. Have a blessed and beautiful high vibration day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.